So, day 20, teaching mirror work to children. Children also face the stresses of life. Today, you learn how to practice mirror work with little ones and you watch the miracles that happen. You are nearly at the end of this door and you are doing beautifully. I applaud your commitment and dedication. Every day you practice your mirror work and you are giving yourself the gift of love. And every day you practice your mirror work, you are letting go of old negative beliefs you have been carrying around for so long. Where did these negative beliefs come from? We picked them up as children. We absorbed every word that was said to us. The more we heard our parents or the other adults saying negative things about us, the more we believed them. Growing up, we often called one another cruel and hurtful names and belittled one another. But why did we do this? Where did we learn such behaviors? Many of us were told by our parents or teachers that we were stupid or dumb or lazy, that we were troublemakers or not good enough. Maybe we cringed when we heard these statements, but we believed them. Little did we realize how much these beliefs hurt or how deeply embedded our pain and shame would become. Look back at some of the more difficult lessons of this course, lessons in which you uncovered beliefs that were blocking you. When you did your mirror work and journaling, did you find that those beliefs often stemmed from past hurts from your childhood? I was not taught in school that my choice of words would have an effect on my life. No one taught me that my thoughts were creative, that they could literally shape my destiny, or that what I gave out verbally would return to me as life experiences. No one ever taught me that I was worth loving or that I deserved to have good things happen to me. Certainly, nobody taught me that life was here to support me. We can change all that for our children now. One of the most important things we can do for them is to remind them of the basic truth that they are lovable. Our role as parents is not to be perfect, to get everything right, but to be loving and kind. Children today have a lot more issues to deal with than we did when we were their age. They are steadily barraged with news about the critical state of the world and and are continually having to make complex choices. How children handle these challenges is a direct reflection of how they truly feel about themselves. The more children love and respect themselves, the easier it will be for them to make the right choices in life. It is important that we instill in our children a sense of independence and power and the knowledge that they can make a difference in today's world. Above all, it is important to teach them to love who they are and to know that they are good enough no matter what. Young people are looking up to us and listening to every word we say. Be a shining example of positive statements and affirmations. When you begin to believe them, so will your children. Nurture the children in your life just as you are learning to nurture yourself. Remember, nobody has the perfect child or the perfect parent. We are bound to make poor choices at one time or another. That is simply part of the learning and growing process. What is important is to love your child unconditionally, and most important, to love yourself unconditionally. Then watch the miracles happen for your children as well as for yourself. Let's affirm, I can be what I want to be. I can do what I want to do. All life supports me. Children, they replicate you. As an adult, if you're talking to an adult, you can fake yourself by saying something which you probably don't mean. For children, it doesn't matter. They will copy you for whatever you are doing. अगर आप कुछ भी कर रहे हो, be it a physical action, be
That's
it
cool.
a physical word you use, or the
Now we
way.
can hear you now. बीच में चला गया था. This,
Am I audible now?
yeah, maybe. Yeah, you are.
So I was telling that childrens are basically your copycats. So whatever you do, from wherever your intention, whatever premise you're coming from, they are not going to see that. But they are going to copy exactly what you do. चाहे आपका कोई हैंड एक्शन हो, आप कुछ बोल रहे हो, किसी तरीके से आप खड़े हो रहे हो, they will copy, because for them you are the only guides known to them at this point of time. It is only when they start having this exposure of being exposed to the public, when they go to schools, then they have the teachers, they have their friends. That is when there is some external influence. But still, out of 24 hours, even if they're going to school, they would be spending maximum 5 to 6 hours outside. Out of those 24 hours, 18 hours, they are going to be with their parents or their loved ones or their close family members. So they are going to be replicating everything you do. Don't you see in all these videos, you have these small children जो गालियां भी निकाल रहे हैं, people are very proud. कुछ भी कर रहे हैं, the parents are okay with it or whatever. It doesn't matter. I am not against कि बच्चे गाली निकाल रहे तो that is good or bad. I'm not judging anybody. My whole point of view right now is to tell you that they will observe what you do. It was very interesting. There was this study which was done that this age spends so much of their time on uh, these screens, चाहे वो iPad हो गया या laptop हो गया या phone हो गया, they are so glued to the screen, and a lot of parents are quite disturbed with this fact. There was a big survey done by one of the leading research houses of India, and they installed cameras in the premises of the house, and the unanimous result, 86%, was the average spending screen time of the parent was nearly 1.5 times of the child. हमें रियलाइज नहीं होता, हम ये सोच लेते हैं कि बच्चे सारा टाइम स्क्रीन देख रहे हैं और कुछ कर ही नहीं रहे. When they saw the camera, for that matter, you might have probably multiple devices. So if you check your child's screen timing and calculate your screen timing, mine is double. I checked. अगर बच्चों का 4 घंटे था, Mine was nearly 7.5 hours to 8 hours. और हम अगर ये बोले कि यार ये बच्चे तो सुनते ही नहीं है, ये तो सारा टाइम स्क्रीन पे रहते हैं, हेलो, दे आर जस्ट गोइंग टू रेप्लिकेट वट एवर यू डू. अगर आपकी अवेयरनेस नहीं है, that is not what matters to them. They are just going to copy you for whatever you are. So if you are now in a journey of being consciously aware, in a journey where you have this attitude of gratitude, your kids are going to listen to that. I shared a few examples of how, my kids, Mishan, wanted a PS5, how he manifested it, and it took him 6 months, but he got it. I mean, come to think of it, when I was 11-year old, thinking that I can collect 40,000, 50,000 rupees was I mean, मतलब डिक्शनरी में ही नहीं था यार कि हम ऐसा कुछ कर भी सकते हैं. But kids nowadays are different. They are the social age. They are the Google age. So irrespective of whatever they are, the Google age or our age, we have also replicated what our parents have done. If we go back to our childhood, whatever we are doing is nothing but what our parents were doing at that time. But the funny part is, we, in a lot of cases, want to be the same parent to our kids. जो जिस प्रमाइस से हमारे पेरेंट्स ने हमारा बिलीफ सिस्टम बनाया, चाहे मार के बनाया, डरा के बनाया, धमका के बनाया, टीचर ने बनाया, जो मर्जी किया, एक बिलीफ सिस्टम बनाया जो कि एक बिलीफ सिस्टम है, इट्स नॉट द रियलिटी. उसी बिलीफ सिस्टम से हम अपने बच्चों को भी देख रहे हैं. दैट्स द आयरनी. Whatever you are doing, they are watching you. Nobody can watch you so closely as your kids. And so many times there have been instances with me personally, and I am like, okay, I did this, but ye bhi inhone pakad liya. They are very smart. They'll pick up every move of yours. So if they see you saying thank you, if they see you that yes, he's doing this, they are going to do the same. But if they see you abusing people, being rude to people, that's the same they're going to learn. They are going to replicate whatever you are doing, whether you are aware of it or not. So, since we are now in this journey of being consciously aware of ourselves to be, on above the line feelings, love feelings, gratitude feelings, and we are making a conscious effort on our part to be that, this is what the kids are going to come up. And it's very important to spend some time with them and teach them these techniques. There's a beautiful video I'll play at the end of the class before the meditation about this girl Jessica who mentioned here. It's a YouTube video, just not a very big video, or 1 minute, or I think 1 minute 10 seconds video, but it's beautiful the way this 5-year 6-year-old girl is being with the mirror and being with herself. Your day 20 mirror work exercise. I would like you to watch a video of a sweet little girl doing her affirmations. It's called Jessica's Daily Affirmations, and you can see it at the YouTube link. Watch this video with your child or any child in your life, even with your inner child. Ask your child to do its own daily affirmations just as Jessica did in the video. Ask the child what it is happy about and have it tell to that mirror. You can start this exercise by doing your own mirror work and inviting a child to join in. Say simple affirmations that I love you. I love everything about you. I am great. I am beautiful. I have cool hair. I can dance like a TV star. Schedule a time every day to your mirror work to do your mirror work with your child, even if only for a few minutes in the morning. The power is within you. Your day 20 journaling exercise. Begin today's journaling exercise by reading a story excerpted from my book, The Adventures of Lulu. You can access it by visiting www.louishay.com learning/mirror/work. Have drawing paper, colored pencil, colored markers, crayons, and glue ready, and ask a child to draw a magic mirror to go to, just as Lulu does in the book. Encourage the child to decorate the mirror. Glue pretty pictures around it. Add glitter and sparkles to the frame. Cover it in a riot of color. With your child, take turns looking in the magic mirror and saying wonderful things about yourself. Write down the positive statements you and your child say so you repeat them when you do your morning mirror work together. Your heart thought for day 20: I communicate openly with my children. It is vitally important to keep the lines of communication open with children, especially during the teen years. So often, children are told things like, don't say that, don't do that, don't feel that, don't be that way, don't express that. When all they hear is don't, they stop communicating. And when the children are older, parents complain, my children never call me. Why don't they call? Because the lines of communication have been cut. That's why. When you're open with your children, using positive statements like, it's okay to feel sad, and you can talk to me about it, and you encourage them to share their feelings, the line of communication will be restored. Your day 20 meditation, Welcome the Child, day 20 of audio download. Place a hand over your heart, close your eyes, allow yourself not only to see your inner child, but also to be that child. Ask someone to read the following paragraph to you. Imagine you are hearing your parents tell you, we are so glad you came. We've been waiting for you. We wanted you so much to be part of our family. You are so important to us. The family wouldn't be the same without you. We love you. We want to hold you. We want to help you grow up to be all that you can be. You don't have to be like us. You can be yourself. We love your uniqueness. You're so beautiful. You're so bright. You're so creative. It gives us such pleasure to have you here. We thank you for choosing our family. We know you're blessed. You have blessed us by coming. We love you. We really, really love you. Let your child make these words true for you. Be aware that every day you can look in the mirror and say these words. You can tell yourself all the things you wanted your parents to tell you. Your little child needs to feel wanted and loved. Give that to a child. No matter how old you are, or how sick or scared the little child within you is, it needs to be wanted and loved. Keep telling your inner child, I want you and I love you. It is the truth for you. The universe wants you here, and that's why you are here. You've always been loved and will always be loved throughout eternity, and you can live happily ever after. And so it is.